Hello, this is Daniel Mart back again, and today we're going to be doing another quick vlog, and this is going to be for the premiere of Captive. So Captive is the short film that I directed. I directed it last year, and it's finally going to have its online premiere today on the 9th of August, August 9th, 2024. Right before it does the whole film festival run, we decided to have a small little premiere for it online over, not Zoom, Google Hangout, Meetup Place, whatever it's called. Google Zoom essentially, and we're gonna have a small little premiere for it. And I just kind of wanted to do this quick vlog for it very fast, just to get it out of the way, so to speak. We have about 5 more minutes before the premiere begins. I kind of just picked up the camera right now, just very fast to film this. I was planning on promoting this even before that, but I kind of just forgot. It's one of those things that I've kind of just been offhand with the release of this film a little bit at the moment, just because of some of the other stuff that has been going on in my life, both personal and professionally. Some of the stuff that has been going on in my life, I kind of just let the other 2 producers on this film, Alejo Vega and Trico Fullerton, I've let them kind of take control of this aspect of the film for a second, while I figure out my own shit at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna have the premiere today, and the film is about 20 minutes long, and actually I think it's more like 17 minutes long, something like that. And yeah, so we're gonna have the premiere, and then we're gonna have a quick Q&A session afterwards. So the way we did this is that we sent out like a forum, like a Google forum, RSVP type of stuff. And if you want to ask questions, you could ask questions about how the film was made, or what the actors felt, or stuff like that. And we got a bunch of questions, apparently, like a lot more than I thought we would, if I'm being honest. Honestly, I expected like 4, maybe 5 questions, and we got 10, 15 questions. I'm like, god damn. So that's really encouraging. That's really great, especially now where I'm kind of in this weird transitional phase with my film career in general. And I'll maybe discuss that in another video in the future. But yeah, I was kind of taken aback when I saw all those questions. I'm like, god damn. So yeah, that's very great. And yeah, Captive, for those who don't know, it's basically about the sky. Actually, let me find the IMDb synopsis very fast, because I think that would be a better job at conveying what this film is about. So basically, with the synopsis for the film, based on IMDb, which I wrote, by the way, it's a man is captured by someone he unknowingly wronged in the past. So yeah, that basically sums it up. That basically is a synopsis. That basically is a plot of the film without giving away too much. And yeah, again, it's just about 17 minutes long, give or take, and it's gonna be very fun. I honestly haven't seen the final product, if I'm being honest. I've seen bits and parts of it. I've seen, and Alejo, who's also the editor for this project, he's shown me clips of it as the editing has progressed by, and I know how some of these scenes look like or have turned out, but I haven't seen the film complete in its entirety, if that makes sense. I haven't seen the full thing in its entirety, so it's going to be very exciting, and I can't wait to see what everybody else thinks of it. We have about 30 people joining the Zoom call, I want to say, give or take, and from what I remember from the RSVP stuff and some of the people we invited and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a pretty decent crowd and again, we have the Q&A right afterwards, and I'll probably post that maybe with this, maybe in a separate video, who knows. But yeah, I just want to do this very quick before the premiere starts, and go from there. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
Green. Yeah, you want to say anything before we start, Mr. Esteemed Director?
Thank you for all coming to watch, and let's see how this turns out.
All right, so yeah, go ahead. Without further ado, we present to you guys our short film Captive, with a couple trailers of some amazing films that are going to be coming up shortly. So keep an eye out for those as well. So here you guys go. So Captive, enjoy.
Okay, so we're having some minor technical difficulty because I guess when you share it, because when he shares it on the screen, it was just lagging a lot. So now we're going through some technical difficulties. So hopefully it could resolve itself soon. Okay, and after like 2-3 minutes of us trying to figure this out between me, Trico, and Alejo, we finally figured it out. Cool, it's all good. Now it's showing. Yay. Alright guys, and the premiere is done. So yeah, we started the premiere at 8, and it is currently 9:40, so it was about an hour and a half. I mean, we finished already about 5 minutes ago, so it's been great. So it was an hour and a half long premiere, basically. We had a few trailers right before the premiere. We had a trailer for Soap, which is a project I worked with Jeffrey Crichton that actually premieres next week. Funny enough, on Thursday. It is currently Friday, so premiere next week Thursday. There is a premiere. There's a trailer for Room Service, which is another Jeffrey Crichton production. Most of the trailers feature Jeffrey in some capacity, so that was pretty interesting. I didn't really realize that. We also had a trailer for Meeting Juan Jones, which is a feature film that I worked on 2 years ago. I want to say, not last year, but the year before, so 2 years ago. We worked on that for 2 years ago, and that was a feature film, and it was, it's great to finally have it out. I actually haven't seen that one yet, even though I've worked on it. I actually haven't seen that one yet, and I'm excited to see it. I'll be honest, my expectations for it aren't very high. It was a fun project to work on. I just didn't think that I just honestly don't think the final product will be that good, even from when I was on set, which happens sometimes where you like the experience, but this project may not be the best, so go figure. But we'll see what happens with that once it eventually comes out. It should be out within the next month. So we had that. We had a trailer for Jack Kiersky's upcoming film, Ghoul, something like that. There's a title right there, but something like that, Ghoul, or With the Ghoul, or something like that, or Avoiding the Ghoul, something like that. So yeah, those are the 4 trailers I want to say. Soap, Meeting Juan Jones, Ghoul, and Room Service. So I think, yeah, it was those 4 trailers. And yeah, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, as I said beforehand, because we had it at like 4K for some reason. The footage, or the video at 4K, like, just put it down to 720p and go from there. But yeah, that was only that was really the only technical difficulties we had. We had a quick second of sound issues where there's like feedback for a second, but it was whatever. And yeah, and then I just didn't expect so many questions, and I think that's the part that really took the longest. We did record that. Maybe I already showed you guys a snippet, maybe not. But the whole Q&A will definitely be its own video, whether it be on here or on Mart Productions. That's to be determined. But yeah, there's just so many questions, so many great questions. Like, what were some of the challenges while working on this film? How did the actors get into the mindset of the character? How long did it take to write the scripts? And so many great questions. Like I said, I expected like 4 or 5 questions, and no, we got like a good 10, 15 questions at the end. That's on top of the fact that some of the people who were there, the viewers, decided to ask their own questions as well. So that was great, and Trico, he facilitated that. He was like the host of the Q&A, so to speak. So, that was, overall, it was just great. I have done Q&As in the past, but not to this capacity, not to this extent. The only 2 times I remember doing a Q&A for a film, one of them was for The Visitor, very early on, which I do have a video of that. And with the footage being vertical, that was a very quick Q&A, like maybe 2-3 minutes long. And then the other one I did a Q&A for was for the first episode of Silent Lookout Cinematics, Love Thy Neighbor, when it premiered at IndieWise back in 2017. And I did a quick Q&A for that, and again, that's also here on the channel. But again, those were quick Q&As, 2-3 minute longs, whereas this one's a full-on, probably half hour, maybe even 45 minutes long Q&A. I don't know, but it's a remarkably long Q&A, and I'm very happy with that. And like I said earlier, right now, and I'll probably discuss this in another video coming up in the future, but right now I'm kind of in a weird phase, transitional phase with my career, and my passion with acting and filmmaking in general. And I'm kind of in this weird transitional phase, but this really helped me like boost it up again, if that makes sense, or like regain my confidence in it, or something to that effect. I'll definitely mention this a lot more in an upcoming video, but just to kind of give you a hint of what I want to discuss. But yeah, overall, it's such a great experience. Yeah, is there anything else I need to say? I mean, the last thing I really want to say, because you can't, at the moment, for obvious reasons, you guys can't watch the film because it's currently going to be doing its festival run. So there's that. But at the meantime, we do have a song for the film. It's called One Day. It's by The Taped, and that is by Alejo's band. Again, Alejo, he is the producer of the film, as well as the lead actor and the DP. He did a great song for this film. He repurposed a previous song he had in the past that he just never released, and he repurposed it better for this film because he thought, themes that were discussed in that song could be applied to this film. So, he, in all sense of the word, he made a song for the film, which is great. So if anything, check that out. That's the only real thing I could promote right now in regards to the film, because right now the film's doing its festival run. Let's see what it gets. Let's see what awards. Let's see what nominations it gets. But yeah, that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart, signing off.